Hi guys, it's Kiera. Today I'm going to give you my home birth pros and cons. But first, I want to thank you guys so much for your support. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. Your support means so much to me. Y'all right here, y'all right here. Are you guys ready for my home birth pros and cons? Let's get started. I realized that a lot of my home birth pros can be achieved by simply getting a nurse midwife. You can get home birth level of care by just getting a midwife. The first thing that I really like about having a home birth with a midwife is the education. My nurse midwife educated me through the entire process. You guys, I learned so much. There was not a decision that we made that we were not educated through. I didn't know what I didn't know, and I was enlightened in so many ways. I had so many mental clicks, and because of that education, it's like you kind of hunger for more. And I've been able to learn about things about my body, my baby's body, I had no idea about. And now when anybody takes care of me, I'm like, I know about that. I know about that. Another thing that I really liked is that I elected all of my testing. There were no surprise testing. There was nothing done that I did not consent to. I mean, even to the glucose testing. I did not drink the juice, y'all. I mean, y'all know the juice I'm talking about. I didn't have to drink it. I ate a regular meal and then I went to the office and she checked my glucose that day. Another one of my home birth pros is that I did not have to transfer to the hospital. Y'all, when I had PJ, my first son, I promise you, I almost did not make it to the hospital. I liked being at home. It was almost to a fault because I almost quite did not know when to call it. I was like, am I in labor now? And I'm just sitting at home, like, the whole time I was in labor. So maybe I was a little too comfortable, but that was a pro for me that I did not have to pick up and go to the hospital after I really discovered that I was in labor. Because a lot of times when you get there to the hospital, your labor slows down, you gotta wait for it to pick up again, and yada yada yada. I didn't have any of that. One of my favorite home birth pros is that you can be as quiet or as loud as you want to be. It's story time. I was in labor with PJ and he was crowning. And as he was crowning, I experienced the ring of fire. I was already anxious and just like so uncomfortable because they listened to nothing I told him to do. As he was crowning, I screamed, y'all. I screamed. And there was one time I screamed during the whole labor. That nurse had the nerve to say, shh. She lucky I had a baby hanging out of me. One of my favorite home birth pros is that you can eat whatever you want within reason while you're in labor. Now, that doesn't mean go order a Bojangles Tailgate special, but you are able to fuel your body with good whole food snacks while you're giving birth. Another major pro for home birth or having a nurse midwife is low to no interventions. No one is going to do anything to you or your baby that is not absolutely necessary. Now, I believe that should be the case no matter where you go, but unfortunately, that is not. So for me, it was important that I chose care, that I knew that whatever was going to be done was only going to be done because it was needed to be. Another home birth pro is that you will have so much control over your labor. Any detail that you can think of, you can call the shots about it. Your midwife and her team are there to support you and to make sure that you deliver a happy baby and that mom stays happy as well. And all the details, the lights, where you give birth, who's there, who's not there, whatever you want to control or whatever you want to say about, you can call the shots because it's your house. One thing that I really enjoyed about having a home birth is that I did not have to be hooked up to an IV and I did not have that automatic baby monitoring. When I was in labor with Joey, I was having a contraction, y'all, and that automatic blood pressure thing started going off. Y'all, I wanted to say, free me, Jesus, free me. I couldn't do it. It was too much pressure. I felt like the world was just coming in on me. I was contracting. My arm was contracting. I was like, this too much. This too much. Never again. I could not do it. Major Homebirth pro for me is that you can push however you want to. I'm a huge proponent of moms being able to push in whatever way comes natural to her. So if you want to be an overachiever and push while doing a split, do you, boo. You can do it. If it does not hurt you or the baby, you are free to do it while you're doing a home birth. A major Homebirth pro also is that you can rest. Now, it may seem like you can't rest because you don't have this nursing staff there the whole time, but that's the exact reason why you can rest, because nobody's coming in and do all of the things to you. So you are able to get a lot of rest when you are at home, and plus you're sleeping in the comfort of your own bed, if you got a good bed, because the first 5 years of our marriage, we ain't have a good bed. Okay, y'all about to get me started on this pro of having a home birth. Your caregiver attends your birth. That doesn't seem like an outlandish concept, does it? No, but it is. I had no clue when I was pregnant with PJ that my OB may or may not attend my birth. And I was so shocked when I went into labor and the person that I did not choose, probably the last person that I would have chose, was helping me to give birth to my son. That's like dating somebody for 9 months and then saying, oh, we gonna get married on such and such due date, but I may or may not attend the wedding. Like, I told you because I thought you was gonna be there for me. Like, let's just say I ain't had to go through that this time, because my nurse midwife, she was there, and then she was there when the baby was born, and she didn't break my heart because she couldn't attend. I'm just saying. That's just a system. I'm sure all OBs would choose to deliver their clients' babies if they wanted to, but that's just not how it works. But for me, I knew that my nurse midwife would be there to deliver the baby, and that was so comforting to me. One of my favorite things about having a home birth is the sense of empowerment. I was like, yes, yes, yes. I just felt so good about it. I felt like I could have helped Mary give birth to Jesus. Okay, so now for the home birth cons. Some of these things I thought were cons, but they ended up not being so much in the end. Some of these things may be cons to you, but not to me. But these are some things that you might want to consider. One of the things I was a little iffy about was the lack of a nursery and being able to send my baby to the nursery in case I needed rest. I thought that was a con, but it was actually a pro for me because I was able to rest more with my baby next to me than I would have if he was away. And I also did not have to wake up for the nurse to bring him back to me or to take him, all the things. That's just another reason for them to knock on your door, and that was eliminated. Another thing to consider when having a home birth is that there is a great sense of responsibility. If you prefer a more hands-off approach to your childbirth and labor and delivery process, then home birth may not be for you. For example, after David was born and the midwife left, I had to take our vitals every 4 hours. At the hospital, that was something that the nurse did for you. That's something that you think you're not interested in. Home birth may not be for you. That could be a con for you. But I enjoyed not having the nurse knocking on my door to pump on my stomach like to make sure that my uterus was shrinking. Another potential con is pain management. It's just you and Jesus, boo. He all you got. Of course, there's tons of things that you can do to minimize your discomfort during labor, but it's just not as simple as getting an epidural. You also had to have your house clean like you was about to sell it, honey. I mean, speak and span. I mean, what mom doesn't want to give birth in a just entirely clean environment? I know I do. But if you got kids or too many kids and you think that you can't keep your house clean in order to give birth, go into the birthing center. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. I mean, because seriously, like, why is it that you get the house clean and then somebody gets a jar of peanut butter, dips it in their hands, and just go like that down the wall? Why? That was the type of thing that we had to try to avoid until we went into labor, until we can get into our regular cleaning routine. But at any given moment, I felt like my house had to be clean. I mean, eat off the floor clean, because I was about to give birth. Okay guys, that was it. Let me know what you think. Do you think that you would actually do a home birth or not? Whatever the case, you giving birth to anybody, like out of your body, like C-section, regular birth, home birth, street birth, whatever you give birth to, you the real deal. You are the real deal. Tell me what you think. Would you ever do a home birth? Would you even consider one? I want to know. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys soon. Bye. Premium milkshakes. I should have got one of those too.